Number 5, Kurt Angle looks deranged in TNA.
Bro, this man looks crazy and deranged. This was peak Kurt Angle, like I said, bro. Bro, I have never seen Kurt Angle like this, bro, up until then. Oh, what's up? Oh, what's up? What up, it's Ahmadjay, back here another video. Today we're about to be reacting to a video by WrestleLamia. The video is going to be on 10 one night only WWE wrestler looks. Hey, instantly something that jumps in my head every time I hear the one look is Dolph Ziggler going brunette or some type of dark hairstyle. I remember it. Like he went like a dark type of hairstyle for like one night. It was oh, we're gonna take this Dolph Ziggler serious now. What? And then it just disappeared. It disappeared into the air, bro. We never heard of that type of Dolph Ziggler again. I don't know what even like happened, but maybe they just scrapped it. You know, Vince McMahon likes to scrap a lot of shit. Shit. One night looks, fuck. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I think Kurt Angle from Kurt Angle from TNA. That look when he grew his beard out fully and he just looked like a maniac. The Kurt Angle height. I think he cut his hair after that. But let's just get into the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you love wrestling content in general, we be on it, bro. We are WWE fans over here. If you like watching along with somebody, I'm your guy. Let's do it.
10. Shawn Michaels in his brown trousers.
Oh, God.
Unquestionably, pro wrestling's most infamously repugnant change of appearance was the brown tights worn by Shawn Michaels at the Survivor Series 2002, as they were legitimately crap. Not just the color of crap, they were just crap.
I'm sorry, these type of tights like really didn't, well, never mind, because from the 90s, Shawn Michaels used to wear these type of tights, but I guess it was just a design and people never really wear brown tights because like brown tights just do not look good on a wrestler. Like they just, but these trousers, these whole things that he designed were just, it was just ugly, bro. I'm glad he didn't wear this whole thing, bro. I think, and then he had that infamous Bob Skull haircut. Oh God.
Marking just his second match back after having suffered a career-threatening back injury, Michaels adorned the turd-like tights for, of all matches, the inaugural Elimination Chamber match, which was also to see the Heartbreak Kid win the World Heavyweight Championship from Triple H, coupled with a...
Bro, winning your championship match in those, God, I know, like Shawn has to regret this.
Bob haircut that resulted in Shawn being compared to the nerdy girl at the school disco. It's unanimous amongst wrestling fans that the look was absolutely revolting, and certainly not what they had come to expect as Shawn Michaels' wardrobe. It was unanimous too backstage. Triple H is said to have laughed in his friend's face despite his own questionable fashion choices throughout the years, while Stephanie McMahon told HBK to his face that he looked like a giant turd. Like, damn Steph. Writing in his 2006 autobiography, Heartbreak and Triumph, the Shawn Michaels story, Shawn claimed that he wanted to wear earth-colored tights to reflect his born-again Christianity. But having made the request to WWE's in-house seamstress too late, he was left to wear
earth-colored tights. Shit, man. You should have like made that design way earlier.
What would look like a pair of tights that had been soiled by a feral toddler. Thank goodness those trunks never made an appearance ever again, and slowly but surely, Shawn went back to his old flamboyant style. Number 9, a cursed look for Hulk Hogan. Now, some people suit facial hair so well that when they shave it all off, they're left looking like a poor man's impersonation of themselves, but others, they look cursed. It was the latter of those descriptions that applied to Hulk Hogan in late 95,
my God,
as the then WCW World Heavyweight.
Oh my God, I have never seen this man without his stash. Like, bro, there's like a lot of people that just never need to cut off their like facial hair, and he's one of them. I think if you good with cutting your facial hair off, cut it off. But like, same with me, bro. If I trim my shit off, I'll look like kind of a little unrecognizable. I don't like cutting my shit off ever. I think I cut everything off before. I think I also cut my my mustache off before. I did not like the look. I have experimented with gold tees before. It turns out good, but it's just the maintenance you have to keep on doing. I gotta maintenance my beard right now though. But it still looks crazy, but this looks crazy. Yeah, I'm glad he grew that shit back.
Champion went facially bold ahead of his Halloween Havoc main event with a giant.
What the fuck?
The belief is that Hogan was obligated to shave it all off due to an upcoming movie audition, as he later starred in 1996 film Santa with Muscles without his trademark bleach blonde goatee. To explain the sudden evaporation of Hulk's facial hair on television, however, WCW worked it into a storyline, as during the October 2nd episode of Nitro, Kevin Sullivan gave Hogan a clean shave free of charge. It was a look that left Hulk looking tremendously strange, and was one that he thankfully never went back to, much to the chagrin of the Hulk's.
Do people in the wrestling business ever know how to use clippers? Just shave it down, shave against the grain. How easy was that? They're just like, it's like Edge with Kurt Angle. That nigga was fucking Kurt Angle hair up.
Many Reddit users have found great humor in his bizarre new look. One user joked that without his trademark blonde goatee, he lost the ability to end every sentence with the word brother. Number 8. The Undertaker grows out his beard. Like Hulk Hogan, it's impossible to picture The Undertaker without his signature facial hair. For much of his career, the dead man has sported a goatee that covered his chin and top lip. But come November 2005, he decided to grow it out to a full beard. Written off television at the No Mercy pay-per-view after being supposedly set ablaze in a casket by Randy Orton and Cowboy Bob Orton, he returned at the end of the following month's Survivor Series, confronting the Legend Killer. Emerging from a burning casket at the top of the ramp, Taker was now fully bearded.
He came back for the dead with a beard.
Extremely hard. However, it didn't last long at all. He maintained the longer facial hair throughout the rest of his feud with the Orton family, including for his and Randy Orton's Hell in a Cell match at Armageddon. But come the Royal Rumble and his brief rivalry against Kurt Angle, The Undertaker returned to his original short goatee.
Nah, yeah, this look is just too iconic. Like I said, like, the goatee suits a lot of people, bro. I tried it once. I don't think it low-key kind of suits me, so I just went back to the beard,
which was a damn shame. Number 7. John Cena before he discovered jorts. Though as much as fans used to hate the sight of them, there's no debating that the denim shorts worn by John Cena and affectionately referred to as jorts are among the most iconic attires in wrestling history, as they were certainly a step up from his original attire of colorful biker shorts.
Bro, this was just too bland, bro. It had no logo. It was just so bland, bro. He had no identity with these trousers, bro.
Anyway, however, Cena's first foray into the world of denim actually saw him wear a longer pair of slacks, as during his Royal Rumble debut at the 2003 match, he wore full-length jeans and traditional wrestling boots for his 19-minute stint. It was such a peculiar look for the man we so closely picture with his calves on show, and thankfully wasn't one that lasted any lengthy period of time.
Thank God. Because I can understand, well, maybe the wrestlers back then, it was really strict dress code probably back then. They couldn't wear no type of sneakers, but wrestling boots with like long jeans and those type of wrestling boots with jeans just do not look good, bro. But if it was sneakers with it, I could respect it. But like, they just do not go together.
Seriously, this was perhaps the weirdest look of the lot. It would be like if Seth Rollins rocked up to Raw wearing plain black trunks, rather than, well, practically anything from his modern wardrobe that's bursting with color. Simply put, it didn't look right. Number 6. Randy Orton grows a mustache. Randy Orton has never been one to experiment with his appearance in terms of changing his...
Well, Randy Orton is really crazy because, like, you could just, like, name a whole bunch of eras with his facial hair or even his type of look. Like bald Orton, it's 2009 Orton. The beard Orton, it's like the 2010 to 2012 Randy Orton. When he had this certain mustache, I know who he was talking about. This is the pandemic era version of him up until probably 2023. And then it's just like kind of fucking crazy. You can just like name a whole bunch of errors with his just his appearance.
His ring gear, but he has experimented with his facial appearance from time to time. Most notably, he turned back the clock in 2012 when he returned to television with a full head of hair, leaving fans reminiscing on his rookie years in the company when he was a member of Evolution. In 2021, however, Orton returned following a short absence with a spot of facial hair. He'd grown out his mustache and added a soul patch for good measure. And while it wasn't a bad look for him per se, it certainly wasn't a look that fans were used to seeing. He maintained the facial hair until a 2022 back injury put him out of action for 18 months. And by the time he returned at Survivor Series War Games in 2023, he had gone back to his 2000.
I feel like this is probably like one of the person that could just rock something without no facial hair on his face and just not look awkward. A lot of people just look awkward without no facial hair, especially the mustache. The mustache really seals the deal.
9 days with a fully shaven head and face. And that's the Viper we always love to see, right? Number 5, Kurt Angle looks deranged in TNA. A shaved bald after losing a hair versus...
See what I fucking mean? He just messing up him.
Hair match to Edge in 2002's Judgment Day pay-per-view, Kurt Angle has, for the most part, maintained a clean-shaven appearance for over 2 decades. But there was a short while in TNA when the Olympic gold medalist started to grow out both his head and facial hair. Coming in 2011 during his chase of and winning his 5th TNA World Championship, Angle regrettably looked demented as his facial expressions with
Bro, this whole fucking thing right here could just be iconic, bro. I'm gonna use this for the thumbnail. I'm gonna use this for the thumbnail. Hands down, I'm already using it, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. This man looks crazy and deranged. This was peak Kurt Angle, like I said, bro. Bro, I have never seen Kurt Angle like this, bro, up until then. I'm like, this nigga look like a crazy maniac. But this at the same time proves that he probably was playing this character to the T, bro. He got that shit down.
The strange new look were doing him no favors. He had slightly grown out his beard earlier in his TNA tenure while he was the godfather of the Main Event Mafia, but never to such an extent that he appeared physically unkempt. Mercifully, Kurt had reverted back to the fully bald look by the end of the year, and has never again attempted to grow a beard or a full head of hair, at least not when he's appeared before a live audience. Number 4, CM Punk bleaches his hair. Although modern wrestling fans may only be familiar with CM Punk sporting darker hair, those who followed his earlier years in the industry will be aware of Punk having previously bleached his hair blonde. He maintained this color during his career-shaping stint with Ring of Honor, but brazenly, he attempted to bring it back in 2010 when he was leading the Straight Edge Society in WWE. It's something of an unwritten rule that any WWE superstar who wishes to alter their appearance must go through the appropriate clearances, as they will need to have updated promotional photos taken, while external projects like their inclusion in that year's video game will require new full body scans. Clearly, CM Punk didn't get his newly bleached hair approved, and this reportedly resulted in all hell breaking loose with him and Vince McMahon, as he revealed during a 2025 appearance on GQ's Actually Me. I did bleach my hair one time in the middle of a run I was on in the Straight Edge Society, and all hell broke loose. It turned into a big thing where Vince McMahon was very upset with me and demanded I dye my hair back, and I refused to do it. It turned into a thing. The look never made it to WWE programming, but there are pictures available online of CM Punk sporting the brief change of appearance during a live event.
Yo, I have never, this is some new knowledge for my ears. I've never knew that he rocked this look. We all know the bleach blonde from like his Ring of Honor days, but we don't know the bleach blonde from this. I'm pretty sure, like, you know, Vince McMahon made him cut it off or dye his hair back. But man, I think he should have like rocked this. Like, it would have been different. Honestly, I would have thought. But Vince McMahon back in the days when somebody changed their appearance, it wasn't gonna be a good thing.
Number 3, Dolph Ziggler goes brunette. 2011 was something of a remarkable year for Dolph Ziggler, as he finally broke the glass ceiling to reach the main event scene in WWE. Well, sort of. He feuded with the then champion Edge over the World Heavyweight Championship, which included an underrated gem between the pair from the Royal Rumble, and would eventually be awarded the big gold belt by Vicky Guerrero as a result of Edge using the spear, an in storyline banned move in said match. But then he was forced to defend against the Rated R Superstar, dropped the belt back about after 15 minutes of fame, and was relegated to losing to a celebrity at WrestleMania 27
bro. Yeah, this is what kind of really sealed the deal in the early days of the, losing against a celebrity. Well, you could say the 80s, but like it had real more impact, with you as in the 2010s, because there's a lot more wrestlers and there's a lot more people to give a damn about. Because I'm not saying like the 80s didn't have a lot of people to give a damn about, but they kept disappearing in the 80s. But in the 2010s, a lot of people you want to get pushed, losing against a celebrity was solidified their downfall.
weeks later. Unsurprisingly, Ziggler remained firmly in the mid-card following this, but with WWE still looking for something that would instill an ounce of credibility into him, Dolph emerged that summer with newly dyed poo brown hair. It was arguably the worst look of a career that included him dressing as a male cheerleader as a member of the Spirit Squad, and hilariously, Dolph mocked the haircut during a Q&A section on X. The cut wasn't random. The fact that being told short hair would make me more credible instead of occasionally winning matches was the weird part. Number 2,
that's like the stupidest shit I ever heard. That was a Vince McMahon thing. I'm already one, but like having short hair signifies you that you're gonna win a lot of matches and be taken serious. Like, come on, bro. Like they were just, see how, like I said, they were just throwing anybody bullshit. Like, how many guys have we seen in the past with long ass hair just getting pushed crazy? Roman Reigns.
Big Show looks like a thumb. Like many others from his era, the Big Show is someone who, under no circumstances, should ever go clean-shaven, but that's exactly what he did on several occasions. The first known instance of the world's largest athlete going without his signature goatee came in 2012, as pictures emerged on social media of a beardless Big Show during a tour of Australia. Most recent,
one that kind of scared the shit out of me was his first, the first time I ever seen it was like 2017. This was an older Big Show, and when somebody older chops their beard off, it looks so awkward. I think it was a match between him and Braun Strowman at the time. I was like, what the fuck? Big Show is like I said, there's a lot of people that could rock like the no beard, but Big Show is not one of the people that he should just chop his beard off ever. And him going faceless at the time is crazy.
Show lost his facial hair when he resurfaced at the 2020 Clash of Champions PLE, interfering during Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre's tussle over the WWE Championship, with his goatee nowhere to be found. But perhaps the absolute worst example, however, came in 2017. No. Now firmly a part-timer, the Big Show was booked to lose a steel cage match to Braun Strowman on the September 4th episode of Raw, during which he entered without his goatee yet again. This time, fans tongue-in-cheek mocked the 7-footer on social media, with constant comparisons between the show and the late King Kong Bundy. To be honest, they weren't exactly far off.
Yo, that's a damning comparison, bro. That is a damning comparison, bro. He does look like him, and shit, I thought they were over exaggerating it, bro. Like I said, never cut off your beard.
Number 1, Kane's curly hair. A few wrestler unmaskings have gone down as well as Kane's from the summer of 2003. Having lost the title versus mask match to the then World Heavyweight Champion Triple H on the June 23rd Raw, the Big Red Machine removed his iconic mask he had worn for nearly 6 years to reveal a disheveled, burnt face complete with shaggy curly hair. He proceeded to turn heel by choke-slamming tag team partner Rob Van Dam, but within weeks, his curls were gone as he debuted a new completely bald look.
I don't know why I always quote this look every time, bro. Especially him doing, what the fuck is he even doing, bro? I don't want to freeze on this no more. But like, it's crazy when he took off his hat, took off his mask. That was like the scariest moment to me, because like he literally went crazy, but at the same time he looked stupid, bro. Like, why did he cut his hair like that? Like they put like burnt makeup on him and shit. Why was this like the presuming thing? So he was burnt under the whole time since the 90s? What?
During an appearance on Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Sessions podcast. The decision to go bald was reportedly because his wife wasn't fond of his unkempt appearance, which wasn't even a forced part of his new look. As a result, he went bald and he never looked back, until he started wearing a mask again in December 2011 that had a wig attached to it.
That's kind of crazy, bro. Like I said, for me, absolute craziest looks on here that are cursed will probably be the Kurt Angle one, and that will probably be the Big Show, bro. Holy shit, bro. Like I said, it was crazy to me when he came out in 2017 looking like that, bro. Like I said, some people look great with it, and then some people can't rock that shit. And honestly, yeah, like the Kane looking like that, it didn't just make no sense to me, bro. I'm glad he went bald, because bald Kane was a menace. Let me know what look you guys hated. Bro, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are on the road to 900, and we'll be checking out more wrestling videos, and the link for this video will be in description. Catch you guys in the next video.
He was the best guy around.
What about the people he murdered?
What murder?